It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Dragons bruising running back. He couldn't have been better last week. Simply an incredible rushing performance.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazil.
Yep, we're definitely doing that. And we're doing this. I mean, I could do it that like that, but listen, bro.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them. Now in his 8th year in the NFL.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL.
They'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here is Young. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
San Francisco.
Young to throw it. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
2nd down and 6 now. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Yo, the Bears and the 49ers on the watch.
The first down and a 21-yard gain. Now back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Let's get it.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They'll set up a throw.
Screw you. I need my X Factor.
Before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll set up to throw.
Oh.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see
Defense
from
is
this
having
offense
some fun
is
today.
matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from it.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dragons go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Young to throw it. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Taken in at the 22. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down.
Oh, caught that in traffic.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll look to throw. Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's nice to have my X Factor on.
It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw again. Looking low, and that's complete. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues, and the chains move again. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
Hey, Zero, how's it going?
He couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him.
Chicago had a field day today.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dragons are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest.
I gotta get ready for the Bears. I can't with this team.
The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Yeah, I gotta get ready for the Super Bowl. I can't with the Panthers right now. I can't go easy on these guys.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Bears only allow 1 touchdown.
A chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown.
I see how dominant they are.
Now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
Oh,
fast
buddy.
forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days of thinking.
Hello.
Tries to force it in.
Goodbye. Amigos. See ya.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive.
I gotta get back to being number 1 again.
Overuse, and this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time.
With a wrap at his sack.
That winds up pushing it back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
41-7. San Diego Chargers doing their thing.
Look to throw.
Nope. Not today, buddy.
Searching for their first touchdown this game, partner, and that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
Fielded just inside
the only team that's going to score on me is Chicago and the 49ers.
Yeah, he is going
they got a better team than
return there.
that's Pittsburgh is themselves back together.
Position. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
2nd and 1.
Got him.
Complete to Tomlinson. Now he's into the clear again.
I'm going to skip far now for Wade, buddy.
A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dragons are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
We never went for 2, buddy.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Carolina offense about ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive and that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive.
What are you doing, Bryce?
Meanwhile, the throw by
Young was knocked
away and incomplete. Here we go. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Whoa, how'd you miss that snap?
Down he goes, back at the 8-yard line. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Here's the Panthers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Come on. It's
taken
play,
from just
buddy.
outside the 30. A big boot that
I think I'll run the ball now. So
the official distance. And out will come the offense as they take over. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense.
This is a 100-yard run.
It's like they're on
Yo, you
skates.
better get this, buddy.
Because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of
You
scrimmage.
definitely
They
got to
just
get
ran
this.
down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On 2nd down, Cotton. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Yeah, you are not switching running back on me on this one, buddy.
Touchdown! Great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again,
again.
and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because it's stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do this thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Tucker. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now he's loose again. Touchdown! A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Dragons have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now here's Young. Under pressure, they got him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Y'all are not a 96 offense, buddy.
And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss. 4. Here's the Panthers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And take it right on the 30. Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one may be his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Back to throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. A spin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. to throw here on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Looking to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. Wrap up. Still moving. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 44 yards.
And the Dragons are pouring it on.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
And they'll run with Tucker.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. The Panthers on third down.
They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Young now. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Here's the Panthers punter now. He's been terrific so far.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And he fields it cleanly.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
So stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Pushes past him. And they can't bring him down. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done.
128 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That'll be caught by James.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. Back to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field. Touchdown! A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Dragons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here we go, back.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where you see the final score there. The Steelers continue to roll as they run their mark to a very strong 4-1 with the victory. From there, we'll stay in the AFC North and head over to Cleveland to check on the Browns. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Trey Lance leading the way with a couple of touchdown passes in the victory. And lastly, Monday Night Football has a good one lined up between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you...
There he goes, left side. He's got a full head of steam on his horse. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Dragons just continue to roll. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Young looks to throw on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
This has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Young on 3rd down. In trouble, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's the Panthers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Pulled in at the 24. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
23 yards on the play. Back to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. They'll set up to throw. He completes it to Evans. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Yo, how do you not catch that?
This pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Catch it, bro.
That'll be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion.
How are you not catching
They
it?
just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
There you go.
This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch.
Sheesh.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. They'll look to throw here. There's Evans again. Complete. Touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dragons have got it on cruise control. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare.
Oh, now they want to play.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Watch me pick it off.
First down this time on a gain of 19.
I'm going to get him. Right in the end zone. Watch.
Here's Tucker.
They should have done this a long time ago.
Really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10.
What are y'all doing?
Under pressure, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Third and long for Young. And able to catch it on the left side.
Wow.
Rule him out of bounds.
Okay.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
I mean, I can't challenge a play. It is what it is.
So they're forced
Madden 25 better do better with this play challenges.
And no return here. Where will they spot him?
Alright, bro.
They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get low guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to
You're not sacking me today, homie.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You are not sacking me today.
There, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go. Third quarter. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside.
No, you're not in.
And he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Bro, how are you not in?
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab.
And the Dragons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Panthers about ready to take over. But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. Young will set to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. This is fielded at the 27. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18.
246 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. With the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
1 quarter remains. games here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On first down, Cotton. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Cotton. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Cotton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Cotton. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Up the middle they go. Cotton. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
How's it going, viewers?
This 2nd and 4.
I mean, you did have a good game. I'm not even mad.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle.
Yep.
Cotton. And he's able to get the first
301 yards.
At the 25. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Let's melt the clock. Keep it going.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He got 300 yards.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down. Up the middle they go. Cotton. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And from the 9, they get
No, he didn't get the first down.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dragons
His first one of the year.
5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point.
All right, let me change running backs right quick, because you actually do.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Now Young. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead.
And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances. And that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Panthers coming out now.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on to kick it away. It's taken to the 26. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone,
does the big boy have the juice?
Now look out to the 20.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A big play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Dragons add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like, what feels good to you, what feels good to your team. You're down.
I think we played better than the Chicago Bears did today.
Left and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter, but do they? And he told and in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
And here's Young. This might be a free play.
Offside. Defense.
3rd down.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the
under pressure, and they got to it.
Still 4th down.
Drop for a loss of
What you doing? What you talking about, bro?
defenders.
guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this. And you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. Oh, he sheds himself free.
Still going. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well,
to another victory, riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the game.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Fielded at about the 28.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one.
And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is
early breakup.
So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Late breakup, rather.
Now a second
We're
and 10.
early about it.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That one's complete to Tomlinson.
There he goes again. Inside the 20.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one was over a while
I
ago.
did not care about Carolina today. The Bears didn't care about their opponent. Like, wow. At least I got 2 interceptions today.
To boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You know what?
This Carolina
No,
offense
I'm not even going to let him.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important.
I'm not going to let him, but not refuse to, buddy.
Okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
Thanks for the interception. Thanks for the likes, views, and subs.
So plenty of
And we will be back on tomorrow.
It's a victory for their hometown guys, and I tell you what,
y'all have a good day.
About as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shutout, Adam. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Wait, he had 200 yards?
So
Wow.
for Rio, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the